And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to... And David...
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thank you. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Nurkic, Giannis grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton, a 3-ball, and that one is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard from outside. That shot missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Giannis inside. Covington's there, and it's good for 2. Giannis has got his second bucket.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Now here's Lillard. McCollum finds Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Covington. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 8 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. That one's off, still out of sync.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Covington with the bucket. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Nurkic trying to get open. Covington's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lillard from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Lillard, and he converts the layup.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the starters.
I know that when the main guy...
I think he's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Jones. Then there's McCollum, and it's Simons in at the point. Now here's McCollum. Defense is right there.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Over to the left wing. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Kanter. Outside Portis. Goes up on the block. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. McCollum passes to Anthony. To the middle. Kicks it out to McCollum. Jones dishes to McCollum. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Simons. Now Portis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's the triple. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers trail by 12. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Kanter pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Second chance shot. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Anthony.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Forbes the pass to Middleton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Portland also making some changes. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Derek Jones. And Norman Powell subbed in for McCollum. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Antetokounmpo. Anthony with the block. And here comes the break. Powell, no one around him. Second shot opportunity. Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Powell down low, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Bucks leading by 11. 1:02 left in the first half. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Antetokounmpo, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Harry Giles comes in for Anthony, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Lillard. Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Lillard outside. High post, Nurkic. Over Holiday, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Nurkic. Lillard against Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And a missed layup. Lopez with the steal. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Nurkic.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And Holiday, here we go, and the layup falls. Holiday's got 6.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Goes up on the wing. Good on the bucket. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes. And the Bucks lead by 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lillard against Holiday. Fires the 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Kicks it out to McCollum. With the putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. 6 points for him.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Lillard outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Lopez left side. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Lillard outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 7. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
There's the double team with Covington. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Holiday goes in. Lopez passes to Holiday. Nifty move. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he gets it back. And they get it back. Offensive rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 6. And stolen by Portis. And there's the feed to Tucker. Now here's Teague. T right on him. The tray. Tucker can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Cantor. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Here's Teague. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Inside, Cantor kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Jones for 3. Misses the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top, leading by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, they've got Anthony, also Enes Kanter out there. Derek Jones is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Simons has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And Portland with a change here, too. Little, he's checked in for Jones. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Over in the corner, Portis. Here's Connaughton. The shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Simons. He kicks to Cantor. Portland moving the ball around. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Simons missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. That one drops for him. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. No good on the triple. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. DiVincenzo finds Portis. Down low and stolen by Lillard. Fast break, here we go. Goes up, and it's Little finishing it off.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Portis with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Cantor checked in for Portland.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Teague against Lillard. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. It's good.
So I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Lillard fires away from way outside. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Nurkic against Middleton. 1:02 left here in the 4th quarter. Out to the right wing. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
For the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Another miss by Middleton.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Jones kicks to Lillard. 19 seconds left in the game. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
That's a 2 from Lillard. No good. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Middleton left side. Lopez passes to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by George. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Well, the length of Paul George creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Giannis. And again, the turnover by the Bucks.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Now the Clippers with it. Pass to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
George against DiVincenzo. George passes to Leonard. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, George. Outside for Jackson. Launches a 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Jackson against DiVincenzo. Leonard on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Leonard's got his second basket. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Leonard. Over Middleton. And it's Leonard missing. The Bucks trail. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. Pass to George. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Zubac. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. Lopez with the block.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Holiday against Morris. That one falls.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Clippers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Batum. Here's Kennard to end the run. And no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Buck. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Kennard. Here's Batum. That one misses. Great D that time from Portis. From deep. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
To the paint. Kicks it down to Middleton. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. To the left side wing. Rondo passes to Beverly. Back to Rondo. Clock at 6. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. For 3, Middleton. The shot that time, not on target. The Clippers trail. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Rondo passes to Batum. Back to Rondo. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Now Tucker still looking for his first bucket in this one. From deep 3-point range, Forbes can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Beverly finds Cousins. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now the Clippers moving it up for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Connaughton. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
The Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside Rondo. Knocked away. Stolen by Middleton. Here's the break. Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's the fast break. And that one's good. Beverly.
What a nice little burst from Patrick Beverly to get in transition.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Connaughton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Cousins kicks to Kennard. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists in the game. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dishes it to Tucker. Great D that time from Batum.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Puts up a 3. And it's Beverly missing. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Connaughton. And they pick up 2. Connaughton's got his second bucket of the game to go. LA has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Rondo. Defense right on him. Beverly finds Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Cousins. The Bucks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Tucker the pass to Portis. No good on that one. Nice D from Cousins.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And we know Patrick Beverly is one of those guys you love having him on your team. But if you're an opponent, you absolutely despise this guy's toughness and the way he embraces the defensive end of the floor. Patrick Beverly has dug it out of the dirt and created a great career.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle, some urgency.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jackson. And it's Zubac in at the center. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo with the ball. George picks him up. Your son Cole Gregg was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Zubac finds Jackson. George with no one around. They get the rebound. Zubac outside for Jackson. Wants to get it to Zubac and does. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
All 3 throws good from Drew Holiday. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's George. Zubats tips it back in. Zubats has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. DiVincenzo with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
The deep 3 from George. Morag grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we knew that Paul George was a long-limbed, exceptional defender coming out of Fresno. His offense, though, has been impressive from the time he has stepped between the lines on the NBA level.
And the Clippers making a switch here. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Holiday against Rondo. Pass to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Giannis with it. Leonard picks him up. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And Tucker has it in the corner. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Outside, George taken away by Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rajon Rondo. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beverley, the pass to Kennard. Beverley against T. Back to Kennard. Kicks it to Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Cousins has got his second bucket.
Well, even though Cousins has increased his range over the years, you still love when he imposes his will on the inside.
Here's Giannis. No good with the layup. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Right side Teague. He kicks it to Tucker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Beverly. Passes to Cousins. Here's Mann. Now Cousins. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Beverly against Holiday. Beverly looking around. And the pass to Kennard. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they double up Giannis. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it.
Wow, Patrick Beverly, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
Clippers leading by 5. Mann passes to Kennard. And that one drops for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Holiday against Beverly. Outside Batum. High post Cousins. 5 to shoot. Unloads. Again, Los Angeles.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Kennard on the wing. From downtown. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Beverly against Howard. And Beverly kicks to Cousins. Pass to Mann. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 10. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive. Giannis on the foul.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Beverly against Holiday. Pass to Cousins. And here's Kennard. Over in the corner, Beverly. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Holiday. He feeds it to Giannis. Batum scanning the floor. Pass to Cousins. There's the dish to Beverly. Now the pass to Kennard. Inside, and Cousins kicks to Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense, always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And the first one drops.
To think that at one point, after that horrific leg injury, Paul George, there was some doubt whether he could regain the level of play we're accustomed to. But this guy gets better and better.
Here's Holiday. He shoots again. Here's Portis. Off the mark.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap... Kevin, thanks. He stays working and stays through. David, thank you. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the 4. Now here's Powell. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Nurkic has got the game going here with the first basket for Portland. And here's Jackson. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
McCollum dishes to Covington. McCollum passes to Lillard. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Powell against Jackson. The shot by Powell, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Down low, here's Covington. He can't get that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. He kicks it to George. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland again missing.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Nurkic. Paul George making his last shot. Looking to end the run and finished off by Nurkic.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. George against McCollum. George, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Powell, that's good.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Jackson finds Leonard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Powell with the steal. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Zubats. Nurkic with the steal. It's McCollum with the drive. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Zubats with it. Lillard picks him up. Morris into the lane.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jackson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Simons.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now Rondo trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Kicks to Cousins. Outside Rondo. Oh, Morris in position. Stolen by Kansas. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg,
I don't fear nobody. And
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
They've got Batum. Kennard is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Man in at the 3. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Man gets the bucket.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him, and the layup's good off the glass. Beverly's got his first points in this one.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
And the pass to Cannon. That one good for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Beverly. An easy 2 points on the layup. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
Jones, the pass to Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the shot goes in.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Beverly. Here's Batum. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Here's Simons. There's the 3. And with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverly is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
George with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 9.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Lillard with no one around. Hits the jumper in space.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Rondo. Zubats feeds it to Leonard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. George against Powell.
cooling off a bit after a nice first quarter.
Kennard, the pass to George. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. 52 seconds left in the first half. Outside Leonard. His first shot coming late. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Clippers. Anthony's checked in for Portland. And Lillard gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Leonard. No points in the game yet for him. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. And Anthony sends it back. And McCollum launches it from deep.
I like when Kennard hustles on deep.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The high-powered backcourt pair. Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And that one's good. Lillard.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Powell. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Leonard. That shot off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Nurkic, the pass to Jones. McCollum outside. Covington trying to break free. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Jones. McCollum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Lillard with it. 8 points for him. Passes it to Jones. Back to Lillard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lillard's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. Jackson against Lillard. Jackson kicks to George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got 11 points.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
Lillard against Jackson. From 15 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter. Jackson finds Leonard. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Cousins, the pass to Leonard. Over Jones. Leonard, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 3. Left side, Covington. Back to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. He feeds it to McCollum. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Portland. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Simons, the pass to Powell. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kennard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Beverly. 6 points for him. And here's Kennard. Pass to Zubac. Now, Kennard for the tie. Good on the triple. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Here's Simons. But they get it back. Cantor, the pass to Simons. Kennard against Powell. Offline with his 3. For the lead. And Kennard lays it in. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Patrick Beverly. Ivica Zubac is out there with Batum. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's man in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Over in the corner, Batum. Here's Zubac. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Powell. He gets it in there. Powell's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Batum wide open. He fires. That one a little long.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
The shot by Powell, no good.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the shot goes down. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers where they can do something with it.
Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Kennard against McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
So both teams making some changes here. Both shots good from the stripe. Portland trailing here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic checked in for Anthony. And stolen by Cousins. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Lillard looking around. Portland again missing. Clippers leading by 4. Here's George. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Covington. Lillard left side. And Nurkic has it in the corner. And Portland with another turnover here. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Outside, George. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McCollum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Leonard on the wing. It's good from long range. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Lillard way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half. George against McCollum. George dishes to Leonard. Covington with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. That ties the game. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
George passes to Leonard. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Cousins kicks to Jackson. Nice move. 2 on the clock. Morris finds Jackson. Cousins. It's good.
Confidence and trust they have in DeMarcus. Everything on the line, they put the ball in his hands.
Jackson against Lillard. Cantor in the corner. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Zubac is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And a switch here also for Portland. Powell's checked in. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And Leonard has it in the corner.
want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first that will put them up by 2.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
George looking around to win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Powell in at the 3.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's McCollum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
And it's Middleton penetrating, and that one is good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lillard against Holiday. pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Portland converting.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Lopez finds Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. Middleton the pass to Lopez. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
To the middle, here's Lillard. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Lillard's got 6.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Holiday attacking. Basket good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
For Portland, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Tipped away. Stolen by Holiday. Nurkic against Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. He's got 6.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Nobody near Lillard. Nurkic.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Bucks trail. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Here is Lillard. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Covington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one, and what a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Tucker with the ball, working on Jones. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there it is for him. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Jones. Passes it to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. Drew Holiday, who's checked in for the Bucks. He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Jones sends it back. And now Portland on the break. And here's McCollum for 3. Kept alive.
I feel like Melo has always been a guy who doesn't mind hanging around down low, knocking guys around a little bit, and getting great second chance opportunities.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Trailblazers out in front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland, Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the 1. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Releases. Portis trying to free himself. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks. Here's Simons. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And Portland making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's T. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Teague's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. And it's Simons missing. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons surveying the D. Fast break, here they come. Teague left side for 3. And Cantor pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Well, we wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. And there's the pass to Portis. Inside. There's the steal. One-on-one fast break. Goes back up. Jones kicks to Anthony. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Damian Lillard's checked in for Anthony Simons. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for T. 6 to shoot. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. And Tucker has it in the corner. Fires from the wing. Forbes can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hollis Jefferson kicks to Jones. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lillard, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony trying to get open. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Giles comes in for Anthony. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Giannis. That shot off the mark. And it's Portland the other way.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Lillard from outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Trying to get open is Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Here's Lillard, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 8.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Holiday against Lillard. Nice D from Lillard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the basket is good.
Man, both on balance and on point. Damian working through that mid-range area now.
Back to Holiday. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signal. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now Lillard. From deep. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Clock at 6. Back to Nurkic. The 3 from McCollum. Another shot, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Nurkic.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Lillard attacking. No good on that one. Great D that time from Giannis.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Lopez with the steal. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And it's McCollum off the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Covington's there. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. The kick out to T. Giannis left side. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. McCollum dishes to Cantor, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. And that'll be his third foul so far. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Cantor trying to free himself up.
And we've seen them come out and be much more active defensively this half.
Pass to Connaughton. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Connaughton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Here's Cantor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Teague with the ball, now defended by McCollum. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Fouls checked in. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Simons.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Covington finds Anthony. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Feeds it to Covington. Back to Powell. Passes it to Cantor. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. From past the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Simons. Covington wide open. He fires. The three-pointer off the mark. From deep three-point range, it's off. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Trailblazers trail by 7. Anthony is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Powell, no one around him. It's rebounded by Portis.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Tucker uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Just more and more complete appreciation for how complete the offensive game of Damian Lillard is.
No free throws good from Lillard.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Lillard against T. And it's sent back by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Jones. Oh!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Forbes the pass to T. Now Portis shoots over Nurkic. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Harry Giles comes in for Robert Covington. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Norman Powell. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lillard fires away from way outside. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And it's good, 2 points. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lillard against Holiday. Giles kicks to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by McCollum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Harry Giles. And Norman Powell subbed in for Jones. Taken away by Holiday. And they're moving it up. Stolen by Kanter. It's McCollum with the drive. And he gets the bucket.
And he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college. And McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot. And for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll return possession. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Holiday against Lillard. From about 16. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's made some big shots dating back to his playing days in Europe. Kanter coming through here in the clutch.
Holiday left side. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Hins the three.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal, and if they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Three-pointer, Lillard misses the 3. Yes!
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Lillard left side. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.